Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 6 of Wandee GoodDay. I already did my reviews on episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Links are in the description below. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's the next morning, and let me just say something first. You can tell that Yoyak stays over Wandee's place more often because when Yoyak opened the curtains to let some light in, homeboy Wandee didn't even open his eyes and he already knew it was Yoyak. He just called his name while his eyes were closed. Their morning was going great, even got Yoyak making breakfast until Yoyak mentioned Tame name. Anyways, we got to find out that Yoyak will be going to a camping place for a week because Oye wants to train Yoyak for a match coming up, so Yoyak won't be able to be around Wandee for a while. Yoyak told Wandee that there was a time that he was drained and he lost a match because his opponent uses that as an advantage to win. Honestly, I love that Yoyak is being open to Wandee about everything except for the feelings part. One thing's for sure, Goody here is a paid figure, but I also know that this thing is a merch. So while Yoyak is on training gain, he texting Wandee all the time, as well as Wandee texting back while he's working harder than usual. Even Oye noticing how Yoyak is so determined to practice harder, and it's a good motivation. While Wandee is missing Yoyak, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that before Yoyak left, he made a bet with Wandee that whoever misses the other first must take 10 shots. So anyways, can we talk about how little by little we see stuff that belongs to Yoyak at Wandee's place? We need Wandee to leave some stuff at Yoyak's place. I'm telling you, Yoyak better prepare the 10 shots because Wandee loses this bet. Now at this point, Wandee noticed this as well. Then we see Yoyak talking about Tim and Wandee to Oye and that he doesn't know who he has feelings for. So Oye told Yoyak to close his eyes and whoever comes to his mind first is the one he has feelings for. He then checked his phone and saw a message from Wandee saying he shouldn't go to sleep yet. So he went outside to try and call Wandee, but Wandee didn't pick up. So then he tries to close his eyes to see who comes to his mind first, like his brother said, until he heard Wandee's calling. Shockingly, Wandee drove 2 hours in the night to meet Yoyak, but he didn't want to tell Yoyak to make it seem he misses Yoyak, so Wandee made an excuse by saying he brought his medication for when he gets pain in the shoulders. I love how Wandee out here wearing Yoyak's clothes. If that's not a sign of him missing Yoyak, I don't know what is. But too bad Wandee said he can't stay. He has to go back home to get ready for work tomorrow. But Yoyak wanted Wandee to stay. They can be so romantic even though they don't kiss on the lips. So at work, the both of them have a chance to go to Japan to do research together. But Wandee was about to say he doesn't want that, but again, Ter feels he should talk for Wandee and told the man they will do it. After that meeting, Wandee tries to talk to Ter on what he did, but Ter basically told Wandee to treat this trip as a work and nothing else. And I agree with Ter for that, for once. At home, Wandee is telling Placao all that Ter did, including the trip, and that's when Placao asks if he got a separate room as Ter, but the hospital made them stay in one room. Then Placao asks if they have one bed or two. That question got Wandee scared, so he went to check, and what a relief! It is two separate beds. But that's the least of the problem because Placao said the reason he asked is because it's only Wandee and Ter alone on the trip to a romantic place. Anything might happen. And because of that, Wandee thinking of the things that might happen. But Wandee told Plakao that he has no feelings for her anymore and there will not be no romance, just work. At the gym the next day, we see Cher holding the fort until his man comes. But as Yoyak reaches, he didn't even rest, he just went out to see Wandee. Then we see Wandee calmly researching stuff. Then Ter quietly came to him. Honestly, I hated how he approached Wandee. It shows he just wanted to peep on what Wandee was doing. But that's not the part I hated most. Ter wanted to spend more time in Japan with Wandee to places what I call romantic, but Ter made it known to Wandee that he made an extra 2 day for them to stay in Japan without telling Wandee. Then Ter felt like he should be romantic and tried to kiss Wandee, but thank God Wandee didn't. I think Ter wants to get Wandee weak spot to get the scholarship, and I know if Wandee ever think about being in a relationship with Ter, Wandee will be controlled by Ter. This show got me hooked each episode for mostly the important information that is involved. The romance is good, but it is great to also put in important details on life and society. Also, we get to see Wandee getting his HPV vaccine shot. You know, when I saw this, I was like, I saw this clip in the pilot, but the only difference is the location. But can we talk about the thing that GMM TV put right here, Love and the City? It sounds a lot like saying Sex in the City. Then Yoyak grabbed Wandee and took him to the stairs and kissed him all over, claiming he misses the hospital, but we know he meant Wandee. Wandee ready to check on how much Yoyak has recovered, but Yoyak is busy texting Tame, and that got Wandee hit to reality. But Yoyak told Wandee that Tame said she will come to the hospital after Yoyak told her where he was, but asked for a long hug for the meantime. Honestly, it's the fact that Tame's still in the picture that's why Wandee is distant. But then we see Wandee at a distance looking at Yoyak and Tim. Plakao told Wandee that he knows that Wandee still has feelings for Ter, even if Wandee denies it, but also said he can see Wandee is growing feelings for Yoyak, and Wandee must think to himself who he truly wants to be with. But then we see Ter at a distance looking at Wandee sad while seeing Yoyak with Tame. After that, Tame asked Yoyak about his relationship with Wandee, but Yoyak didn't answer. Instead, Wandee interrupts and claims he is using Yoyak for his research, and the research will last 4 months. Well, 3, considering they have been doing this for a month, so 1 month off. Then we see Cher feeling naughty tonight because they have been apart from each other for a week. But we get to know that while they were away from each other, they were more naughty with video calls and pictures. But now Cher said he wants the real deal. Meanwhile, Oya giving it to Cher gentle, Yoya giving it to Wandee hardcore. Then the next time, because right now all they be doing is meeting up and doing deed making. But this time Wandee remembered what Plakao said and suggests they go somewhere in the morning and be themselves. They didn't go alone though. Oya and Cher tag along. They even took pictures together. Honestly, I love this hairstyle for Thor. Now, even though many people in their lives telling them they noticed the romance between Yoyak and Wandee, they both refuse to believe it. Again, look at this man's hairstyle. You can't tell me you don't love it. Anyways, they decided to split up and have fun. Now, even though Wandee never told Yoyak about his fear on the road, he knew something is up, but he held his hand and made Wandee always feel safe. But then, while walking, Oye spotted some loan shark and averted Cher somewhere else. I wonder if those loan shark is someone who Yoyak owes. Then Wandee and Yoyak going through the pictures they took with her and Oye, and Yoyak says they look like a family. They even went to a bar, and Yoyak wanted Wandee to promise not to bring anyone here because this will be their own private spot. Then we see Oye being cute and romantic with Cher. Then while sitting, we get a bit of a story on how Oye and Cher met, which is when Oye helped Cher from being assaulted. And then they started hanging out with each other, and their relationship gradually grew to boyfriends. You know, their relationship and love for each other will forever grow strong each day. While hanging out with Yoyak, Wandee got a text from Placao to ask about how things going with figuring out who he has feelings for. But it's clear who we really has feelings for. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 6 of Wandee GoodDay. Stay tuned for my review on episode 7. And as always, if you like my reviews, give them a thumbs up, subscribe with notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time.